Welcome back, Generation X. Today, I want to show you something that could quietly become one of the most useful tools you use every day. Not next year, right now. It's called ChatGPT. And if you've never used it before, it's easier than most people expect. You simply type a request and the system responds. But the real power of artificial intelligence isn't the answers, it's the questions. In AI systems, those questions are called prompts. A prompt is simply an instruction telling the system what you want help with. The more clearly you explain what you want, the more useful the response becomes. Think of ChatGPT as something like a thinking partner. You can ask it to help you with organizing ideas, how to learn a new skill, solve problems, practice conversations, or explore opportunities. And the interesting part is how quickly it can help you explore possibilities. For example, imagine asking something like, help me outline a 6-month plan to become more valuable in my current job. Or, what skills are becoming more valuable in my industry? Or even, what types of small businesses could someone start using the experience I already have? Artificial intelligence can help you examine possibilities much faster than traditional research. One of the most important traits behind financial success has always been curiosity. People who build wealth tend to ask more questions. They explore ideas. They test different approaches. Artificial intelligence accelerates that process. Instead of spending weeks researching something, you can begin exploring ideas immediately. This also creates a very practical advantage. The people who learn how to use AI tools effectively may become more valuable inside their own companies. Imagine being the person who can organize complex ideas quickly, draft strong communications, generate strategic plans, and solve problems faster. Those capabilities matter. And companies everywhere are beginning to realize how powerful these tools can be. Now, let's talk about something even more interesting. Artificial intelligence can help you think more clearly about your future. Many people never take the time to design the life that they want. They simply react to whatever happens next. But tools like ChatGPT allow you to start thinking deliberately about the next 5 to 7 years. You can ask questions like, what would a realistic plan look like to double my income over the next 5 to 7 years? Or what types of opportunities are emerging in industries related to my experience? Or even if someone wanted to create an additional $10,000 a month in income, what paths might they explore? These questions begin shifting your thinking from reacting to designing. You can ask AI systems to help describe the lifestyle you want, the environment you want to live in, the kind of work you want to do, or the goals you want to accomplish. Clarity is powerful. When you can clearly picture what you want your life to look like in 5 to 7 years, your decisions start aligning with that direction. Now, here's the most important thing to understand. You don't need to become an expert in artificial intelligence. You simply need to become comfortable using the tools. Curiosity is enough. Open the tool, experiment, ask questions, see how it responds. Because the people who benefit most from emerging technologies are usually the ones who begin learning early. There's another idea that helps explain why tools like this matter. It's called leverage. I've come to understand leverage and how it's possibly the most important variable in most equations. A wise man once said, give me a lever long enough and a place to stand, and I can move the world. Leverage can give power even if you are weak. Leverage simply means using tools that allow one person to accomplish far more than they could on their own. In the past, leverage usually required resources, factories, employees, large amounts of capital, but technology introduced a new kind of leverage. Tools that allow individuals to scale their thinking, their communication, and their creativity far beyond what was possible before. Artificial intelligence is one of those tools, not because it replaces human thinking, but because it allows individuals to extend it. Most of us have what's called specific knowledge. Specific knowledge is the insight that comes from your own personal experience, your career, your interests, your perspectives on how things work. It's knowledge that can't easily be taught in a classroom. And what makes AI tools interesting is that they allow people to apply that specific knowledge faster. You bring the experience. The tools help you explore possibilities around it. When those two things combine, specific knowledge and leverage, something powerful can happen. Ideas move faster. Learning accelerates. And individuals gain the ability to explore opportunities that previously required entire teams. That's one reason tools like ChatGPT are worth paying attention to. Not because they magically solve problems, but because they amplify the thinking of the person using them. And when thoughtful people begin experimenting with tools that multiply their thinking, unexpected opportunities tend to appear. So here's something you can do this week. Open ChatGPT. Ask it a few thoughtful questions. Explore ideas. Test possibilities. You might discover that the most valuable part of artificial intelligence isn't the technology itself. It's what happens when curious people start using it. And if you're part of Generation X and you're trying to stay ahead of the changes happening in the world right now, you're in exactly the right place. Down below, I've included 20 prompts you can try. It's in the description. Thanks for staying with me in this video. Please let me know if you find this content valuable. I would be tremendously grateful. Share this video with someone you like, and please subscribe to the channel. And remember, I'm rooting for you. I'll see you again in the next video.